Hello SourceFedNerd Movie Club, it's me Jenny aka ClassyLibrarian, and this week's movie was Airplane, and judging by the fact that I own this DVD, that shows that I like this film. I really enjoyed it. I think I would 100% recommend it to pretty much everyone out there. I think there's so many different types of humour that are constantly threaded in throughout this film that even if you don't like one joke 1 minute, you'll like the next in the next 30 seconds. There are so many different concepts that are thrown into this that are appealing to pretty much everyone. Perhaps there are one or two sequences that aren't appropriate for children, but I'll leave that to parental discretion and not for me to state, because honestly, if I watched this as a child, I wouldn't have noticed. They would have just completely gone over my brain without me having any comprehension of what was going on, and I would have enjoyed the silly humour. I would have perhaps been really scared that the plane would actually crash, but as an adult I just enjoyed the humour side of this. An interesting fact that you might want to know is this is actually technically a remake of a film called 0 Hour, which came out in the 50s, and there's a lot of sequences that directly take script moments and the set and the way they place the actors in front of the camera directly from that film. But they're some of the funniest moments because it's completely ridiculous what they're saying, and they're saying it completely deadpan, and then the next minute you'll get this completely psychedelic crazy moment just to complement it. So as I said, if you don't like one joke, you'll probably like the next. My favourite part of this, although I do like a lot of the visual jokes, particularly things like the watermelon and just the random stuff that happens in the background, like you can watch the background pretty much every maybe 2 minutes, something funny is going on in the background that you haven't thought about. Or you can listen to the dialogue, and there's so many clever word uses, and just the language used in this is so brilliant and hilarious. Everything from the actual verbal communication where they use a lot of puns, and if a pun makes you groan 1 minute, it'll make you laugh yourself to crying the next. There's a lot of great wordplay in terms of name uses, particularly with the pilots. There's some brilliant puns that are just woven throughout, including grammatical ones, which I really enjoyed spotting. And the directions lighting up, saying go back to your seats, and the underneath which was, the 70s version of Kitty Pigeon, where they've really messed with the way that it sounds versus the way that it's spelt. I love the use of Java in this, which, for the record, another thing that I know is the directors tried to write the script for those sequences and failed horribly, and the actors came into the audition, worked out their words, worked out the beat and the rhythm to what they were saying, completely created the words for their own selves, so it's not racist because they are the ones that came up with the dialogue, and then taught it to the little old lady who comes over and starts speaking to them. They taught them to her in about an hour, and then she got so into it then she started to create a bit of an attitude, but it was a rather ladylike attitude, and they found it very funny, and I can just visualise that and it makes my brain happy. As I said, there's so many different types of humour throughout this. There's irony, and there's deadpan, there's slapstick, and there's just bizarre. And if you don't enjoy this film, then I think you probably just need to change the circumstances in which you're watching it. If you don't like this film, have a drink, watch it with a bunch of friends, get together with a group, and you'll probably enjoy it. If you don't like it, watching it with friends and in a group, then I don't know what to say, but I'm sorry you don't enjoy this film, because I would highly expect you to. And that's about it. I hope that this review was useful. I've been away for a week, so I doubt you miss me, but I clearly have lost all ability to use my words. So I apologise for how stuttery and rambly this review was, and that's about it. I noticed there's a few more subscribers, so hello to new people. I should take holidays more often if more people subscribe when I'm gone, and I will love to hear any of your comments down below, and I will see you all next week. Bye guys.